Fighting during the sacred months is prohibited except in self-defense. Ibn Abbas, Ad-Dahak, As-Sudi, Qada, Miksam, Arabi bin Anas, and Ada said, Allah's Messenger ﷺ went for Umrah on the 6th year of Hijrah. The idolaters prevented him from entering the sacred house along with the Muslims who came with him. This incident occurred during the sacred month of Dhul Qa'dah. The idolaters agreed to allow them to enter the house the next year. Hence, the Prophet entered the house the following year, along with the Muslims who accompanied him, and Allah permitted him to avenge the idolaters' treatment of him, when he said, Ash-shahrul haram bish-shahril haram wal-hurumatu qisas. Imam Ahmad recorded that Jabir bin Abdullah said, Allah's Messenger ﷺ would engage in warfare during the sacred month unless he was first attacked. Then he would march forth. He would otherwise remain idle until the end of the sacred months. This hadith has an authentic chain of narrators. Hence, when the Prophet was told that Uthman was killed when he was camped at the area of Al-Hudaybiyah, after he had sent Uthman as his emissary to the polytheists, he accepted the pledge from his companions under the tree to fight the polytheists. They were 1,400 then. When the Prophet was informed that Uthman was not killed, he abandoned the fight and reverted to peace. When the Prophet finished fighting with Hawazin during the Battle of Hunain, and Hawazin took refuge in At-Ta'if, he laid siege to that city. Then the month of Dhul Qa'dah started, while At-Ta'if was still under siege. The siege went on for the rest of the 40 days, as reported in the two Sahihs and narrated by Anas. When the companions suffered mounting casualties, the Prophet ended the siege before conquering At-Ta'if. He then went back to Makkah, performed Umrah from Al-Jirana, where he divided the war booty of Hunain. This Umrah occurred during Dhul Qa'dah of the 8th year of Al-Hijrah. Allah's statement, فَمَنْ يَعْتَدَى عَلَيْكُمْ فَاعْتَدُوا عَلَيْهِ بِمِثْلِ مَا اعْتَدَى عَلَيْكُمْ, ordains justice even with the polytheists. Allah also said in another ayah, وَإِنْ عَاقَبْتُمْ فَعَاقِبُوا بِمِثْلِ مَا عُوقِبْتُمْ بِهِ. Allah's statement, وَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ وَاعْلَمُوا أَنَّ اللَّهَ مَعَ الْمُتَّقِينَ, commands that Allah be obeyed and feared out of taqwa. The ayah informs us that Allah is with those who have taqwa by His aid and support in this life and the hereafter.